Hello and happy holidays. Kyle from MessageDesk here to talk about everything that is new, improved, and coming soon to MessageDesk. This is our December product update. So let's dive in. I've got a list open here. Number one in the new category, we just launched our Zapier integration. This is in beta. So what is Zapier? What's going on with this? Well, you could think of Zapier as a integration platform and workflow builder. Zapier is a tool that connects to 8,500 plus other tools and software that you use. So if you're using, say, Google Sheets, Slack, Gmail, anything in this list, CRMs like HubSpot or Pipedrive, MailChimp, Constant Contact, all of this kind of stuff here. All of this is available for actually integrating now with MessageDesk and vice versa. So to give you an example of what a workflow might look like here, I've actually built my own Zap. We actually use Zapier quite a bit internally here at MessageDesk for a lot of our automations and workflows. But this Zap right here, we use a tool called Loops, and what happens when new users sign up for a MessageDesk account, we capture their contact information, specifically their mobile phone number, in Loops. And then with the Zapier integration, we can actually create that contact directly inside of our own MessageDesk workspace that we use to text all of our customers. So we create or update that contact. We then send them a welcome text message. Pretty cool. And then we also add a comment to that thread just for history and kind of tracking purposes so our team knows what's going on. So really versatile tool. This is just a simple example of what's possible. You can do a whole lot more. Be very interested to learn exactly what you would want to integrate with and what kind of workflows you'd want to build, how you'd want to use MessageDesk with your other tools, but this is now available, which is really cool. If you go to our docs site, so docs.messagedesk.com, we have full documentation on how this Zapier integration actually works. We have a list of all of the available triggers, actions, the expected behaviors, all that kind of stuff, as well as screenshots, how-tos, everything you need basically to get going. There's also a link here to actually get access to this integration. Right now we're just in beta, so we actually have to grant you permissions. It's open to everybody though. So clicking this link will take you to a form. And in this form, I just ask for some contact information, really simple. And then I've got some questions here about what kind of workflows you might be interested in building, what makes sense for you, and then of course what kind of tools you'd want to connect with as well. Again, very open to feedback and would love to know what you want to do here or what your thoughts are. You can email me directly, kyle@messagedesk.com, and I'll get back to you and we can talk about this. So pretty cool stuff coming down the pipes here. Item number 2 in the new category. Let's actually go to the product here. Threaded comments, mentions, and reactions. So if you remember back in October, we actually released comments and mentions to MessageDesk. And since then, we've added some additional functionality and features. So right now here, if you hover over this comment, you can actually create a thread. So click this little icon here, and it will basically organize this message as part of this comment thread. Just a good way to keep internal notes and conversations more together and aligned. Kind of keeps things cleaner for you. The other really cool feature that we launched is actually reactions. And reactions are really a way for you and your teammates to acknowledge that you have maybe read a message, that you've seen this, that you acknowledge this occurred in your workspace, etc., or just to give a simple thumbs up. So all you have to do is click to add an emoji reaction here. We can add like the eyes, right? So this is a common one that I use for I've seen this, right? But of course you can use thumbs up, anything else right there. Really cool stuff. The third item on my list, which is a new-ish feature, but I still want to talk about, is relays. If you haven't tried relays out yet, highly suggest you go do so and check it out here in the relays module. Relays, I talked about this back in November. This is a way for you to build automations and workflows inside of MessageDesk. The idea here is that you're going to supercharge your inbox with a whole bunch of automations and things around it that make it easier to respond and increase your team's efficiency. So you can do things like automatically assign new conversations to teammates, or label conversations, or send automatic text messages that identify unknown contacts by asking them for contact information. You can also do really cool things like set up a keyword so that if someone texts that keyword, say like sales or help or support, they get an automatic response. And you can you can set up that message however you like. Or, especially given the holidays, out of office messages make a lot of sense, right? So you can set up MessageDesk in a way that allows you to create timeframes when you are away or unavailable. And during those timeframes, MessageDesk will automatically send a text message to whoever texts you. So this is a great way to set expectations or provide alternate contact information. For instance, hey, thank you so much for texting us. I'm away, I'm out of office. If this is an emergency, contact maybe alternate channel, alternate contact, etc. There's also advanced stuff that you can do with relays. So you can even send a webhook or create a custom relay that's a combination of all of these different things. We're going to be adding more features and functionalities to relays, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, let's go to the improved category. The first improvement that we've made here in December is our Twilio integration. So for all of our Twilio connected customers, we've added the capability to your Twilio integration where we can actually sync all of your messages that are sent using other tools that are connected to Twilio with MessageDesk. So this gives you one view of all of your conversations inside of MessageDesk. And again, all of this stuff is happening with Twilio connected numbers, so really cool. We've got full documentation in terms of how this works, again, on our docs site, docs.messagedesk.com. You can read all about how to actually connect Twilio numbers and what the expected behavior is in terms of the event stream integration and what you can see inside of MessageDesk. So all the details are here for you. Item number 2 in the improved category. Let's go back to the app here. So we've added some functionality and features here that make it easy to send one-to-many mass text broadcasts. You can currently text up to 100 contacts per send using MessageDesk. And what we've done here, traditionally you'd have to go in, search, add individual contacts. Well, now you can actually just upload a CSV of recipients directly into this recipients list, and we'll populate that for you. Other ways that you can do this too, you can actually do this by labels. So for instance, I've got a label here for region. So everybody with the North region label, I can actually pull them in and send everybody with that label, all those conversations, a text message. I can also do this by user too. So if I wanted to say message all of Clint's assigned conversations, I could do that too just by pulling in Clint. So more ways to actually get your recipients in and send them a message. Of course, I'll select the line here. Item number 3 in the improved category actually is right here as well. So we have created the ability for post-send actions. Now, what these allow you to do, you've got your list maybe uploaded here, all of your recipients. Maybe you also want to simultaneously label and assign those conversations. You can do that now. So all you got to do is click Add Action, and you can apply labels. So I can apply all of these labels on this send, right? Or I can actually assign teammates as well. You can do both of these functions. So I can add teammates, say, I sent all these messages out, and I also want to assign all the replies to myself and to Clint. I can do that, which is really cool. Okay, let's talk about everything that's coming soon to MessageDesk. So if you visit changelog.messagedesk.com, we actually publish a whole product roadmap. So you can see everything that has actually been submitted by other MessageDesk users, what's planned, what's in progress, and then what we've completed. So in Q1, as we go into the new year here, there's some specific things that are already earmarked. The first one in this list, we're actually going to be adding additional triggers and actions to relays, so you can actually do more with those. Again, go to changelog.messagedesk.com. You can see all the details there. Item number 2 on that list, we're actually going to be making some big improvements to scheduled messaging. So we're going to actually go into the message scheduling module and fully build that out, fix some bugs, fix some other things. So look out for that. That's coming soon. Number 3 on the list is going to be call forwarding. So if you purchased a MessageDesk text-only number, you can actually set it up so that when someone tries to call that number, it'll forward to any phone number of your choosing. This will work with mobile phone numbers. This will work with landlines, VoIP connections, all kinds of stuff. So that's going to be a possibility here coming into Q1. And then 4th on this list is we're actually going to be making some improvements to roles and permissions. So be on the lookout for that. Beyond what's coming soon, the changelog here, changelog.messagedesk.com, you can actually submit your own ideas. The ideas tab will open here. So here we have everything again that is planned to that we're bringing to MessageDesk. You can of course submit your own ideas, and then we also have the full changelog here. So this is a list of everything that is getting updated in MessageDesk. Anytime that we push a change, I actually go through and I will publish a changelog post here, so that we have a record of that, and that's so all of our users can see. So there you go. That is our December update. Lots of stuff getting changed, improved, added to MessageDesk. Again, would love your thoughts and feedback. Feel free to hit me up directly, Kyle@messagedesk.com, and we'll see you in the next year. Thanks.